What's going on, Jerome's? A beautiful Thursday. Birds are chirping and stuff. It's time for another Vikings news dump. So he sees you when you're pooping. So, and as we've heard, as you can probably hear now, fireworks coming fast and furious. And every 4th of July, celebrate the independence of your nation by blowing up a small part of it. What was the Simpsons joke? Something like that, right? But if you're launching off fireworks, just be careful, right? And I know it's 4th of July, a couple of brewskis. Everyone knows. But just don't go JPP on the bit, right? We need you to have all 10 phalanges when it's all said and done. That's all I'm saying. All right, so have a safe and happy 4th of July weekend. Also, Friday is like one of the worst days for 4th of July, right? And I know it rotates through every year, but Wednesday is the perfect day for like 4th of July, Christmas, stuff like that, because basically nothing gets done that week. Right, you're taking the 2 days off before the 4th. You're taking the 2 days off. Well, I mean, it's the 5th and 6th, so I mean, might as well take it. It's beautiful. It's perfect. It's what it needs to be. If I guess we can't change the 4th of July or Christmas or Saturnalia, or I don't know. Anyways, Jordan Mason signed a 2-year deal with the Minnesota Vikings, being running back 1B or 1A. Situation with Aaron Jones is going to be good. But Jordan Mason revving up the Lambo. Now, a couple things here. Number one, it's the only Lambo that we're going to associate ourselves with. Number two, please be careful because there's just something, right? Speeding tickets, Addison situation, rest in power, Kyrie situation, right? So no news is good news this time of year. You know what I mean? Like, I want nothing. Like, no breaking news, no breaking headlines, absent an extension, right? Before quarterbacks and rookies report on Sunday, July 20th. That's it. I want no news, nothing. Silencio. Ideal. But it just goes to show, like, hey, our running back 1B drives a Lambo, while your running back 2 drives a Tercel. Do they still make Tercels? Probably not. Anyways. Also, so I'm not a snitch, right? And all I'm doing is conveying things that were posted on a public social media platform, right? But, Byron Murphy Jr. here posted on the gram a couple days ago. Post from someone he knows. Gotta try she in my life, but I'm good off this again. So Murph apparently went parasailing, right? And I never understood it, right? It's a non-regulated market, right? So basically no one's licensed for anything. Safety measures, maybe not so much. I don't know. Man. I don't want, given the Vikings history, I don't want my star cornerback who just signed a massive extension. I don't want him parasailing. And I know that there's sometimes language in deals where like, hey, no ATVs, no skiing, no stuff like this, no this, that, and the other thing. I feel like it might count. But again, I'm not a snitch. I try not to be. But this is no bueno. I'm glad that he's done with it. I'm glad that he's like, no mas, because that is super sketch, right? You have a bunch of guys. Basically, it's like, hey, we have a boat. We have a parachute. All of a sudden, we're a parasailing operation. It's not how it works. Or it's like I know that there's like been some regulations in the industries, but the amusement park rides that go to county fair to small town festival, like some of those rides get pretty intricate, man. Like the ones that, have the arms out and like spinning, all that stuff. It's just like, wow, you just assembled this with a bunch of carnies, small hands, Dante Culpepper, smells like cabbage. And now like my kid's going to go on it. Where's OSHA and this? I don't know, man. Some better news, some actual football news. So Athletic Athletic, I did up 45 thoughts on the Vikings offense, and for Silas Bolden, we talked about. I think there's a outside shot as our bourbon die. that Silas Bolden can make the 53. I really do. Silas Bolden, Vikings aggressively targeted him after the draft. He has the potential to be the team's most dynamic returner in years, which is saying a lot because you had Cordero Patterson, you had Marcus Sherrills. I mean, most dynamic returner in years. I mean, that's pretty good company. Pretty damn good. All right. And now, Bolden, he didn't do much as a receiver during his 4 years at Oregon. Well, actually did more at Oregon State than Texas, but he's a legit return man. So he led the nation in kick return yards in 2022, as well as kick return average. Same thing with punts in 2024 for Texas. Also a return one in the playoffs. So I mean, could he be it? Right, but there's going to be some tough competition. So Silas Bolden is going to be in there with a ideally healthy Rondale Moore. Jalen Naylor should never be allowed to return punts ever again. But Ty Chandler could be involved in kick return, and Coach has even talked about, hey, I want Isaiah Rodgers to be involved in the return game. So, I mean, it's going to be tough, but I think Bolden has a chance to really show up and show out. Like, he's electric. Like, he is the definition of the undersized speedster. You know, he's 5'8", ran a 4.38 40, all that stuff. Like, he's good to go. I actually think he's going to be good. I keep makes it 53. I really do. Yeah, next. Also from Alec Lewis, Christian Darrisaw, will he be back in time for week 1? That's probably a rosy expectation at this point. Still, Darrisaw has attacked his rehab. The Vikings have commended his progress. Now, what we'll be telling is if the Vikings start him off on the training camp pup list, because he can't be on the regular season pup list unless he's on the training camp pup list. And it could be just them being overly cautious, but I don't see it like that. I honestly don't think that he's going to be on the pup. I think that maybe he'll miss a couple of weeks, but I think that he'll be good to go. Like, I think that they might not even injured reserve him. I put him on 53, then put him on injured reserve, designated for return. Well, they don't even call it that anymore, but you know what I mean. And I think that he, maybe misses 2-3 games, but is ready to go week 4. Months more. Who we play week 4? Oh, we go overseas. That's right. Go overseas. Like, if he's good to go for TJ and the Steelers, that'd be huge. Absolutely huge, man. Love it. Next. Jonathan Allen, an extended version of Tell Us With Metellus. Really getting to know Jonathan Allen. So he talked about how he was a military brat, moved around a lot as a kid, big time discipline, plus a lot of interest outside of football. Like, Jonathan Allen legitimately might be the most interesting man in the world. Like, he plays multiple instruments. He looks like Ivory Christian from Friday Night Lights. We just watched that. It was pretty damn good. But also his significant other, like, she does not give zero, goose egg, DeAndre Russell, hoots about football, which I feel like is kind of great, right? Because, not taking anything away from football significant others, but I feel like sometimes you just have to get away from the game, right? And I feel like sometimes the happiest relationships are the ones where there's a complete separation. Like, hey, did you win today? No. Oh, it's okay. You get them next time. That sort of deal. Whereas, I feel like, are we getting in trouble today? I don't know. Like, some significant others, they definitely leverage the social media presence because of being a player's wife, or being a significant other to a player. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, more muscle for the hustle, or something like that. But respect the hustle, respect the game, but I don't know. I feel like, what was the one? Was it Cody Ford? Where significant other had a pretty big social media following, basically just him frowning all the time. But I don't know, like, who am I talking about? Other people's relationships. Like, everyone is different, but you can tell which ones are definitely like clout chasing. Let's put it that way. But Jonathan Allen, like, his home is his castle, and his wife does not give two hoots about football. I feel like that's important. Whereas, so obviously I'm not a professional athlete, but my wife, doesn't give two hoots about this channel, and obviously it's not comparable, 1-to-1 to being a professional athlete. But my nephews like go ape poop about this. Like, oh, you're on YouTube? We watch YouTube. We want to be YouTubers. They legitimately want to be YouTubers when they grow up. I don't even consider like this is a hobby. This is a side hustle. I don't know, man. I don't know. We're not gonna be Mr. Beast all up in here, but I think it's good that the wife absolutely does not care about football at all. Like, so noon game. Do the live streams, do all of our things, traipse upstairs like 5:30, try to find something to eat, and the wife's like, oh, reading a book, reading like a physical book. Oh, hey, honey, did the Vikings win? No. Well, actually, last year was like, did the Vikings win? Yes. They won in very stupid fashion because the Vikings have never played a normal game ever. That's basically it, man. Yeah. Also, I don't know how we pivoted away from that. As I cough and die. So, 7th-round NFL mock draft for the 2025 season. I got Chad Reuter drafted the entire league, right? And we used to do this on Madden. So you get together with like your middle school buddies, you have a sleepover at someone's house, you stay up until 3 a.m, all hopped up on Mountain Dew and stuff, and you're just like, hey, let's draft the entire league, and then let's play the games. The drafting the entire league, every single team takes like 8 hours, right? And then you don't play any games because everyone like passes out to sleep, is what it is. But the Vikings in round 1, picking at 24, take TJ. They get McCarthy in round 2. There you go. Jefferson, I believe, ended up with the Chargers at 22, and Darisaw ended up with the Bears. It's like a second-round pick. Yeah. The Vikings get Trey Smith, Travis Hunter in round 4. Nnamdi Madubuike, formerly, a.k.a. Justin Madubuike, he ends up with the Vikings in round 5. Now, he got paid by the Ravens. Like I was all in on Madubuike if he would have become a free agent 2 off seasons ago. Same thing, Christian Wilkins, Darius Big Play Slay, the Remnants in round 6, sure. And they got Tet. Did you know that Tet has a large catch radius? Did you know that? But overall, I mean, I feel like that's a nice start to the team because I distinctly remember. I think it was the Michael Vick Madden. Was it 01 or 02? One of the two. And the one where basically it was just a cheat code for him running it. And every single team that I drafted, I had to have Frank Wycheck. I don't know why. It's like in Madden where I would jack up Jeff Dugan's blocking stats, and he would be the perfect blocking tight end, just lead the way for my running back, run for 3,000 yards in a season. Woo. Take that, OJ. Wherever OJ is. So there you go. But I don't know, that brought back a lot of nostalgia. I was good with it. Also good with it. So the Seattle Seahawks signed former Vikings cornerback Shaquille Griffin. Now, I would have been fine bringing back Shaq Griffin on a cheap 1-year deal, but obviously he saw the writing on the wall that there's some competition here because the Vikings cornerback room, it's good, despite what Mina Kimes and Ryan Clark say. So I don't know. But a lot of people have asked, no, the Vikings don't get comp credit on this because the comp pick window closed after the draft. So smart by the Seahawks. They re-signed one of their guys, probably a 1-year cheap deal, and they don't lose any draft pick considerations. So there you go. Yeah. Lastly, so ESPN Fantasy Football, it's about that time. Like we just scheduled like my league of note. It's on Thursday, August 28th. It's gonna be the mock draft. For both leagues, and it's gonna be good. But the average ADP average draft position, I assume this is PPR. You got Jamar at 1. Now Jamar just won the Triple Crown, so respect. Plus, the Bengals are gonna have a lot of garbage time catch-up mode. So those numbers are gonna go up and up and up. Bijan number 2, Justin Jefferson 3, Jahmyr Gibbs 4, Saquon 5. I don't know. Like if this is Dynasty. I think you could definitely sell high on Saquon. Like I feel like the decline is coming. You know what I mean? Yeah. CD at 6, Puka at 7. I like Puka. A lot this year, man. McCaffrey, I don't know. Like, is it over? Feels like it's over. Ashton Jetty at 9. I feel like that one will turn out fine, but Genty in the first round versus Trevion Henderson in the 7th round. I mean, or Marion Hampton in the 3rd or 4th round. I don't know. And then Amonra at number 10. I mean, he's got to get his volume, but I don't know if it's going to be the same as with Ben Johnson, but who knows. But Jefferson at 3, I'd feel fine with it. And then the rest of the offense, I mean, I'll take a flyer on Addison because he might go undrafted in like 10 or 12 team leagues because of the suspension that's coming up. So look at that. There's really no one else to note. Hawkinson, you could probably stash him. Jones and Mason, depending how this plays out, I'm not sure either of them are going to have immediate fantasy value. Maybe Jones in a PPR, but I feel like Mason's going to get the bulk of the goal line work and nothing else, really. So we'll see. I mean, there might be like late round flyers or waiver pickups that you stream in the flex spot. So I don't know. Could be good to go either way. But that's it. That's at. Again, be careful. 10. We want 10. Well, 10 if you started with 10. It'd be weird if you started with 9 and then ended up with 10. Because then they probably study you for science or something. I don't know. Anyways, have a safe, fun, happy 4th of July. You guys know what to do. Skol. Production value.